The honourable member from Calgary, Mindapore.
After 8 years of this Liberal NDP government, it's evident Canadians despise the carbon tax. Premiers are suing this government, First Nations are taking the government to court, and people are lined up at food banks because they can't afford this Prime Minister's inflationary carbon tax. This Prime Minister has ruined Christmas for Canadians by keeping his punitive carbon tax that raises the price of food we buy. This Prime Minister is not worth the cost of the lost hope Canadians should feel around the holidays. So will the Prime Minister cancel his plan to quadruple the tax on families, First Nations and farmers for good?
The Honourable Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'm sure that as the holiday season approaches, the Conservative members in this House thought that Christmas was coming early because it seems that Tucker Carlson is coming to Calgary to host Danielle Smith. And that doesn't stop there, Mr. Speaker. It's going to be Rex Murphy, Tucker Carlson, and Conrad Black in Edmonton just after. The question, Mr. Speaker, is will that member pay for her ticket individually, or is there a group discount for Conservative MPs?
The honourable member from Calgary, Mindapore.
Albertan can stand with Albertans and stop gaslighting Canadians. Yesterday, CTV reported that basic necessities cost more in Calgary than any other major Canadian city. One Calgarian said it's really difficult if you're sacrificing your own meals so your children can eat because grocery prices are unaffordable, or if you're rationing up things like heat for your home. After 8 years of this Liberal NDP government, families are struggling to meet their basic needs, feed themselves, or heat their homes because of this cruel carbon tax. Will the Prime Minister cancel his carbon tax, or will he continue his plan to ruin Christmas for all Albertans and all Canadians?
The Honourable Minister for Workforce Development.
Mr. Speaker, that member has clearly found her voice today, but it has been months that she and the Alberta Conservatives have been silent on defending Albertans when it comes to Danielle Smith's risky and reckless approach to taking Albertans out of the CPP. Maybe she agrees with her leader that Ukraine is some far-flung foreign land. Mr. Speaker, Ukraine matters to Canadians, it matters to Albertans, it matters to Ukrainian Canadians. They and she should be ashamed.